Hello, Sensei. I brought the invoice that I mentioned in my message. Please review it when you have time. Oh, you were eating. I'm so sorry to bother you.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Then let me tidy your desk while you eat. Sensei, is bread all you're having for lunch? Sorry if this is too forward, but shouldn't you be eating something more nutritious? A diet of exclusively bread can't be good for your health. What? You're out of money and won't be able to afford meals until the end of the month? I had no idea Shell's faculty were paid so little. I'm shocked. Wait a moment. Isn't this receipt from that famous toy store in Central Kivotos? It's from last week, and you spent 100,000 yen on limited edition transforming robot toys? Sensei, explain this receipt. This is a month's worth of food. You gave up meals for childish toys? You must be out of your mind.
They're not just toys. I need them.
Nonsense! You need to start spending more wisely. I've had enough. I'm going to start reviewing your expenses myself. Where do you keep your checkbook? What? You don't keep a checkbook? That's why you spend so impulsively. Sensei, gather all your receipts from the past month. From now on, I'll be your bookkeeper and the one monitoring your expenses. Seriously, if you're an adult, you should know better than to make impulsive purchases. You're not like those kids who spend all their pocket money as soon as they get it, are you? I'm the only one who helps you sort out your receipts like this. If you keep this up, I'm not gonna help you anymore! Convenience store chicken sandwich, 2 weeks ago. 500 yen. New manga volume. 450 yen. Huh? You spent 20,000 yen at Club Smoochie the other night? Sensei! Is this receipt what I think it is? You're a teacher! You're supposed to set an example for your students! How could you? Despicable! You're the absolute worst! Huh? Club Smoochie is the name of a gacha game? Geez, I thought you were visiting a... Wait a minute. That doesn't excuse you blowing 20,000 yen in a night. No more impulsive purchases. You need to budget. Look here, putting aside the transforming robot, you could have saved 50,000 yen. If you start keeping tabs on your expenses from time to time, you won't have to live off plain bread anymore. Anytime you want to buy something that costs over 5,000 yen, you have to consult with me first.
But why should I have to report my expenses to you?
Well, if I want to take care of you, then I have to stay on top of your spending habits. Anyway, it's for your own good, so please just do it.
Yuuka continued to nag me for a while before leaving.
There you are, Sensei. Today's agenda pertains to Millennium's finances, so I can't really discuss it with the other students. I've been waiting for you to arrive. I've been mulling it over all day, but I haven't come up with a suitable solution. Could you take a look at this picture? What do you think it looks like?
A child scribbling.
So you agree. Let me get straight to the point. This abstract painting was given to us as collateral by an entrepreneur who owes the Millennium School money. According to this entrepreneur, it was painted by a genius painter named Matsumoto from Wild Hunt Art Academy, and it's worth at least 100 million yen. But no matter how much I stare at it, it looks like it was scribbled by a toddler.
Some art is just like that.
I'm aware, but I can't shake my disappointment. That's all. Taking all supplies into account, It couldn't have cost more than 10,000 yen to produce, but it becomes thousands of times more valuable just because the artist was supposedly famous? I can't fathom why that would be. Then again, I'm only seminar's treasurer. It's not my job to appraise art. I only wonder whether or not this art qualifies as collateral.
You can't calculate the value of art with conventional math.
If it can't be calculated with a formula, then how does one calculate it? Are you saying when appraising art, you need to examine the artist's effort and creativity? Interesting. I suppose I'd be angry if a fully functional robot and a pile of scrap metal were considered equal in value just because they weigh the same. But that brings us back to square one. Since I can't evaluate art, I want you to appraise this painting. How much do you think it's worth?
0 yen.
What? How can that be? The Wild Hunt Art Academy doesn't have a famous artist named Matsumoto? That would mean this artwork is just a counterfeit! Then why didn't you tell me that from the start?
Though the painting is worthless, we decided to hang it up anyway since there was nowhere else to store it.
I heard something interesting, Sensei. Is it true you recovered a ton of equipment after raiding those hoodlums' armory? That should put them out of commission for a while. Good work! You don't look very happy though. Is there something wrong with the equipment? You're saying the equipment is fine, but something's wrong with the inventory? What do you mean?
Brain hurt, too many numbers.
Let's see here. 200 gallons of tank fuel, 600 pounds of TNT, 0.3 caliber cartridges. It might be due to their age, but most of these measurements are from Trinity's old system. So you're having a hard time organizing the ledger because you're unfamiliar with these units? Since it's handwritten, you wouldn't be able to easily convert it with the computer either. The calculation shouldn't be too difficult. All this will take is a little mental math. I should have this done in about 30 minutes or so. What? Don't believe me? Just you watch. Give me a little time. All done. I've reorganized the inventory according to customary units. I rounded some of the units up or down that couldn't be calculated exactly, so make sure to read my footnotes.
Did you really do all that in 30 minutes?
What did I tell you? This was nothing. I wouldn't be Millennium's treasurer if I couldn't handle something as simple as that.
Then, can you do this for me too?
A document? Is this a... Sensei! This is a regular report from Shale meant for the General Student Council. This bill is 3 months overdue! I know I'm great with numbers, but you can't hand things over to other people just because you're lazy. Do it yourself! And don't look at me like that! Fine, I'll help you out a little bit. I have to stop being such a pushover. Why are you just sitting there? Those other papers have your name on them, so keep your pen moving!
After that, Yuuka and I organized the ledger in peace.
Why is everyone at this academy always so late? Even the teachers. If they just went to bed on time, they wouldn't oversleep. How hard is it to follow one simple rule? My workload would be half what it is now if Millennium students just knew how to control themselves. Look at the time. If I stay up any later, I might miss the morning meeting at Shale. I should hurry up and finish. Huh? Morning already? Did I fall asleep while doing student council work? Oh no. What time is it? Already 11 a.m.? I'm late! I have to do my hair. No, I have to organize the documents for the meeting first. I'm late!
Good morning, Yuuka.
I'm so sorry, Sensei. I was working late and overslept. Hold on. Were you on time today?
Of course. Didn't you tell me to never be late yesterday?
I'm sorry. I feel like such a hypocrite after yesterday. I have no excuse. I'd understand if you held it against me. I'll do anything to make it up to you. Just say the word.
It's fine, Yuuka.
No! Rules are rules. What kind of treasurer would I be if I didn't follow the rules that I make? Don't go back! I'll do anything!
In that case, your punishment is to go to the residence hall and take a nap.
What? But that's not a punishment. I have to be punished if I'm going to learn my lesson.
What you really need is rest. You're working too hard.
But...
Didn't you say you'd do anything?
I should have seen this coming. Have it your way. I'll take a break in the lounge then. But this doesn't mean you get to be late from now on. I'll be monitoring your attendance like a hawk. And I won't be late either!
While Yuuka rested in the lounge, I took care of some tasks for seminar in her place. I offered to play poker with Yuuka while we wait for the others to arrive.
Poker? Where's this coming from? Though it's not a bad idea. I was staving off boredom. You better be ready. I've always been good at gambling. Gambling is a process where you bet on an expected value based off the probability of your hand versus the probability of your opponent's hand. A skilled gambler knows how to control their emotions and objectively analyze the probabilities to minimize risks. In other words, the best gamblers are also those that best understand math.
Prove it.
Then deal the cards and let's play a hand. I have 3 of a kind in hand. A hand that appropriately only has a 3% chance of being attained. Granted, it's not the strongest hand in the game, but the odds are in my favor to win. Call. I have 3 of a kind.
Flush.
What? You have 5 cards of the same suit. The probability of getting that hand is only 0.2%.
Anything can happen on the cards table.
That's true, but you got lucky this time. Let's go for another round. Wait, I'm definitely going to win this time. Straight!
4 of a kind.
4 aces? I can't believe this. One more hand. The probability of getting this hand is only 0.0015%. Surely Sensei can't beat this hand. My victory is assured. Straight flush.
Royal straight flush.
No way! How did I lose 3 times in a row? All 3 were good hands too. Did I make a miscalculation?
It takes more than calculations to win at poker.
But the chances of getting certain hands are always set in stone. What am I supposed to rely on if not the calculations? I have to rely on my intuition and instincts instead? How does one use instincts in the game of chance? It doesn't make any sense to me, though I can't argue with the results.
I'd recommend not gambling in the first place.
Yes, I can agree with that. Allow me to put away the cards. Sensei, why are there 2 aces of hearts on the table? There's only 1 per deck, and poker is played with 1 deck of cards. Were you hiding cards up your sleeves?
The world of gambling is ruthless.
You are unbelievable!